Today I am going to talk to you about fruit juice diet. You are in the right place. If you want to learn about the fruit juice diet and its downside. By watching this video, you will learn about a fruit juice diet versus a whole fruit. I am Rajitha Bommakanti, registered nurse, faith-based holistic coach, and founder of Healthy You Lifestyle Center. I help my clients develop healthy habits for life by guiding them in making positive and lifelong lasting changes to their health and well-being, in developing healthy mindset, healthy habits, one step at a time, and encouraging them until they reach their goal. Keep watching this video until the end so that you can learn about the benefits versus the downside of a fruit juice versus a whole fruit. It is no secret that kids love fruit juice, and parents think that it is the most healthiest thing to give it to them to pack for lunches and at home. Unfortunately, our food manufacturers are not totally honest with their products because their goal is to sell their products. Even though the fruit juice bottle says it's natural and 100% fruit juice and that it did not come from a concentrate, you cannot believe what's written on that. The way the processing of the fruit juice works is they extract the juice from the fruit and store it in airtight, oxygen-depleted containers, and that storage is being done for almost a year before they take it out, repackage it to sell it in bottles as fruit juice. So by now, the flavor has been depleted. Now they have to enhance the flavor by adding lots of flavor to it so that it tastes better. So here it is, it's filled with lots of sugar into it. So fruit juice has more sugar, sometimes more than the sodas that you drink. It is a good source of concentrated fruit in it, but without fiber and other nutrients in it. Fruit juice does have good amount of vitamin C and potassium, but also it comes with added sugar. So it is advisable to only have one serving of juice per day instead of too many or sticking to a diet that is nothing but juice throughout the day. Let me tell you a story about my client who was on a fruit juice diet before she came to me. After being on the fruit juice diet, according to her, that she felt like very deprived. Just after a week, she could not keep up with it because she was craving for the food. And for the other client that did have go through the whole cleaning process, once it ended, she craved for regular food that she had missed all along. Now she went and grabbed burgers, brownies, fries, all of those things that she was not allowed to eat during her diet process. So in one meal, she packed in more food and more calories, more fat grams, that more than an entire day's of meal. So what did that do? That just defeated the purpose of her being on a fruit juice diet. Keep watching this video until the end to learn more about the fruit juice versus a whole fruit, which is a better option. When you eat a whole fruit, it takes a significant amount of energy to chew and swallow. And also, the whole fruit, when you eat it, the sugar in them is bound to all the fibers within the fruit. So that sugar is transported to your liver really slow because it is bound to a fibrous fruit. And it digests really slow and keeps your blood sugar stable. Not just that, when you eat the fruit, it is so filling that you don't overeat it. After a small amount, you are full and then you stop eating. Since the sugar in a whole fruit is sent to the liver in small doses, it can easily digest and metabolize that sugar and keeps you stable and happy and content through the day versus the sugar in a fruit juice. What happens, it's a burst of sugar that goes to the liver, and now the liver has to overwork to try to compensate and digest that. And most of the sugar in the fruit juice is fructose, and the liver can only take a small amount of fructose at a time to metabolize it. So once it comes to it in an excess form, it cannot do much with it. So that form converts into fat and it gets stored in your liver as fat. And therefore, you develop insulin resistance as the more and more fat is accumulated in your body that you cannot see. It is a myth that all calories are created equal. Different foods go through different channels, different metabolic pathways happen, and also our brain registers it differently when we consume food and signals if we are still hungry or we are full. When you eat a whole fruit, the brain signals say that I am full, I don't need any more food. That means you need to stop eating any solid food. Versus if you are consuming juice, which you gulp it down in about 6 seconds or less, the brain cannot make that differentiation. It cannot signal and say to you, you are full, that's enough. So what happens? You are hungry more, and that's when you try to consume more and more. That is a myth. All calories are equal. It is not. There's a huge difference between eating a whole fruit versus a juice. Several studies show that fruit juice is linked to increased risk of obesity and type 2 diabetes, versus a whole fruit is linked to decreased risk. Who does not love a tall glass of cold juice? We all love that. Tell me in the comments below what kind of fruit juice is your favorite that you would love to enjoy and drink. In order to learn more about my services, the link is in the description box. Visit my website so that it will explain to you all the different services that I have to offer. As you are watching this video, you like this video, please don't forget to share and click the like button. And do not forget to click the subscribe button so that you get notified every time a new video gets released. Instead of a fruit juice, enjoy a whole fruit, which is filled with fiber, antioxidants, natural sugar, and vitamins. That is good for you, keeps you full, and keeps you satisfied for a long period of time. Get out of your comfort zone and make that transformational shift. It did take me quite some time to show it to my clients. Instead of chasing after the fat diets, they can enjoy food and live happily. Where now they love to eat all kinds of variety of foods and are very happy and content. Tell me in the comments below, what would you prefer to have? A whole fruit or a juice? I am your faith-based holistic coach. Until next time, choose the right option.